Hey guys, Jeremy here from School of What, Covent Garden. Welcome back to our kitchen. For this series, we've teamed up with our great friends Gressingham for all things duck. For those who don't know, Gressingham duck is a unique breed of duck and it's meaty and succulent and there's more breast meat and that's what I love about it. Less fat and rich and gamey in flavour and really brings out the depth of duck that it should be. This Saturday Special series is all about celebrating Chinese New Year and more. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and thanks to Gressingham. So this week's Saturday Special with our great friends Gressingham here, and it's a crispy aromatic duck bao. So we're piecing together Gressingham's aromatic duck with our bao because, you know, everyone loves a pancake, which we can have too, but if you can have bao on the side as well, why not? So the hoisin sauce we're going to use, the duck itself we're going to get straight into the oven. So if you don't have Gressingham duck nearby you, or this crispy aromatic duck, what it is actually, this is already been sort of seasoned and cooked to a certain point. If you're cooking it from scratch at home, the way that I do that is I sort of blanch it in hot water for about 3 or 4 minutes, let it cool, and then it's numerous cooking processes to this. So what we do is almost cure it with lots of salt and 5 spice. You can use 5 spice or the whole spices from 5 spice. So star anise, cinnamon, clove, fennel seeds, a little bit of ginger or ginger powder. Rub that around the duck, let it sit overnight, and then after curing, get rid of the excess salt. So sea salt or rock salt works, and then steam it. And the steaming process, that sort of slow cooking process, just cooks that through so it's easily shreddable. That is what's already been done in this vac-packed crispy aromatic duck, which is why I can put this straight into the oven. 200 degrees, 35 to 40 minutes, and my duck will be nice and crispy and easy to shred. This is where we bring our bao bun kit into it. So I'm going to take a tablespoon of flour out and start to make up my dough. We've got plenty of time to make this. So just warm water gradually mixed into this flour. And the flour mix here, it's a combination of a Chinese plain flour, yeast, that's fast action dry yeast, a little bit of baking powder, sugar to feed the yeast, and a bit of vegetable fat. It's worth, once you've got sort of 3/4 of the water into the dough, getting your hand into it. So just using the palm of my hand, I'm going to sort of press into it, try and gather all that excess flour. Last drizzle of water if required. So this kneading movement here, just a push and fold and push and fold. You can see I'm holding on to the end with one hand and then pushing with the palm of my other. You want a nice smooth ball of dough to finish, so it might take sort of 3 or 4 minutes to get to that stage. So once you've got a nice smooth ball of dough, then all you have to do is cover that and then wait for about 10 minutes. And that's the biggest difference between our bao kit and if you were to buy all the ingredients from scratch. Usually you've got to wait about 1.5 hours for that to rise. But 10 minutes is all you need, and it's from that super fast dried action yeast. From here on in, the rest is easy. My duck's in the oven, my bread is rising. I've just got to make a quick pickle. So I've got some cucumber here. And you could just have sliced cucumber and sliced spring onion, but we have got our pickling salt from the kit as well, so we're going to make a nice pickle out of this. So I'm going to go for matchsticks of cucumber. Just push those over. Pop those straight into. I've got a little bit of water in this bowl here. I'm going to put some spring onion in with this as well. You could have it separate, but it's quite nice to Get a slight sort of sweet sour flavour into the spring onions too. And then my pickling salt, which is made up of salt, sugar, and some dehydrated or crystallized vinegar, goes straight over the top. Give that a little stir. And over the next sort of 10 minutes or so, the moisture will come out of the veg and we'll have a nice quick pickle. So my pickled veg, just sit on the side and they're pretty much ready too. So back to the bao. And my dough, although it doesn't look like it's doubled in size, should feel a lot more airy and softer. So the first thing I'm going to do is roll it into a sort of thick cylinder shape. And then I'm going to take about 6 pieces of dough out of this. So just wrap your palm around and pull it out. And then I'm going to make nice smooth balls of dough. It's a very traditional way that we call pinchy, pinchy, twisty, twisty here at School of Wok. And that is pushing in with your thumb and pinching and twisting it back together. If you struggle with that, you could just get your dough into your hand and give it a roll. Don't be scared of it though, just really push into it. Try and get it as smooth as possible. And this is going to go so well with that crispy duck. Now, dim sum rolling pins are quite thin, but you can use any type of rolling pin for this. Absolutely fine. Just roll that into a nice sort of 3 to 4 millimeter oval shape. Each oval just needs a little drop of oil. Spread that across. And then fold that over. Like so. So when you've got your nice luscious lips, you are ready to go. So they can go straight into our steam baskets. Give them enough space to grow. And you can see here my wok is steaming away. Straight on top of the wok. 8 minutes, full steam. If you don't have a steam basket like this, check out our alternative ways to steam a bao video. And you'll see all the possible ways to do it. So my duck, my half duck should be ready now. You can see it's really nice and crispy, that skin. So we let that cool a little whilst those are steaming. So duck should be quite easily shreddable. Reminds me of going to Chinese restaurants. But as you can see, you've got a lot of duck off of half here. Plenty of shredded duck there, ready for my bao. Baos have just finished steaming. Whoa, you can see how fluffy they are. Still hopefully with a nice bite. So, lovely steamed buns. Really steaming hot there. Just open them up nicely, a good bit of that crispy duck into each bao. And then, of course, don't forget your pickled cucumber and spring onion over the top there. With a good drizzle of the hoisin sauce that comes with the Gressingham crispy duck kit. What a great collaboration this is. And that is making my mouth water already. So your crispy duck bao, the only way to enjoy this is to make a mess. What a wonderful creation. It works really well with the pickled veg as well. Just slightly different, you know, not always the same thing. It's always nice to have something alternative. For more duck recipes and cooking tips, check out the Gressingham website. Don't forget to subscribe.